The concepts of vampires and werewolves, deeply ingrained in European folklore, are far more complex than modern popular culture often portrays. Their events in European history aren't so much singular occurrences as they are periods of widespread belief, hysteria, and sometimes brutal persecution, often fueled by misunderstanding, disease, and social anxieties. The vampire epidemics. The modern concept of the vampire, particularly the blood-drinking undead creature, largely solidified in 18th century Central and Eastern Europe. While precursors existed in ancient cultures, the term vampire itself gained widespread currency during this period, notably from the Sabaean word vampire. Key aspects of vampire events in Europe. Cithara origins in Slavic folklore. Belief in revenants, reanimated corpses who could harm the living was common in Slavic cultures long before the 18th century. These entities were known by various regional names like Strigoi, Romania, Vrikolakas, Greece, and Apia, Slavic. Cithara the Great Vampire Epidemic 172 से 170. This was the most significant period of vampire hysteria. It primarily gripped the eastern and southern territories of the Austrian Empire, present-day Serbia, Romania, etc. Cithara catalyst cases, well-documented cases like that of Peter Blagojevic, 1725 in Kisiljevo, Serbia, and Arnold Pol 172 से 172 in Medveda, Serbia, fueled the panic. In these instances, a person would die, and then a series of inexplicable deaths or illnesses would follow in the community. Villagers would attribute these deaths to the recently deceased returning as vampires. Cithara misinterpretation of decomposition. A major factor was the poor understanding of human decomposition. Bodies exhumed weeks or months after burial could appear remarkably fresh due to cold temperatures slowing decay. Natural processes like bloating, fluid expulsion, often mistaken for blood, and hair, nail growth were misinterpreted as signs of continued life or vampiric activity. Cithara exhumations and rituals. To combat the perceived threat, villagers would exhume suspected vampire corpses. They would often perform rituals like staking the body, especially through the heart decapitation, or burning to ensure the vampire was truly dead. Cithara spread to Western Europe. Austrian government officials and soldiers observing these practices brought reports back to Vienna, and from there, the stories spread to Western European intellectual circles, sparking debate and fascination. This helped popularize the term vampire in German, French, and English. Cithara disease is a factor, while not directly a vampire cause. Real diseases like plague, rabies, or pellagra, a vitamin deficiency disease, were epidemic during these periods. Without understanding their true causes, people often attributed unexplained deaths and illnesses to supernatural forces like vampires. The werewolf trials. Werewolf beliefs, or lycanthropy, also have deep roots in European folklore, existing across various cultures. Unlike vampires, werewolf accusations often led to formal trials and executions, particularly during the early modern period, often overlapping with the larger phenomenon of witchcraft trials. Key aspects of werewolf events in Europe. Cithara ancient roots. Myths of humans transforming into wolves or wolf-like creatures are ancient, found in Greek mythology, e.g., Lysao, and Norse sagas, e.g., Hemram Mr. Early interpretations might have involved warriors wearing animal skins or individuals with unusual rages. Cithara Christian interpretation. During the Middle Ages, as Christianity became dominant, werewolf beliefs often intertwined with accusations of pacts with the devil and witchcraft. Werewolves were seen as individuals who, through demonic influence, could transform into wolves to inflict harm, usually cannibalism or harming livestock. Cithara werewolf witch trials 15th-17th centuries. This period saw a significant number of trials and executions for alleged lycanthropy, primarily in France, Germany, and Switzerland. Cithara geographic hotspots. Regions with dense forests and a prevalence of actual wolf attacks, like parts of France, e.g., Franche-Comté, saw more accusations. Cithara overlap with witchcraft. Cithara accusations of lycanthropy were often linked to or absorbed into witchcraft trials. Individuals accused of being werewolves were often also accused of sorcery or making pacts with the devil. Torture was frequently used to extract confessions, making it difficult to discern the truth of the accusations. Cithara notable cases. Cithara Peter Stump 1589, Germany, one of the most infamous cases. Stump, a wealthy farmer, was accused of being a werewolf for 25 saal, using a magical girdle to transform. He confessed under torture to murdering and cannibalizing many people, including children. His brutal execution became a widely publicized cautionary tale. Sitara, the Gundilan family, late 16th century, France. Several members of this family were accused of lycanthropy, murder, and cannibalism. Sitara Jacques Roulet, late 16th century, France. Another well-known case where a man confessed to becoming a wolf and killing. Sitara social marginalization. Many accused were often marginalized individuals, beggars, hermits, recent immigrants, or those with mental or physical abnormalities. They became convenient scapegoats for societal problems, unexplained deaths, or attacks by actual wolves. Sitara decline a belief. By the late 17th and 18th centuries, the rise of Enlightenment thought and increasing skepticism among the educated elite led to a decline in werewolf trials, much like the broader decline in witchcraft persecutions. Scientific explanations for natural phenomena and improved understanding of wolf behavior replaced supernatural interpretations. In essence, vampire and werewolf events were complex socio-psychological phenomena, rooted in a combination of traditional folklore, fear of the unknown, misinterpretations of natural processes, and anxieties stemming from disease, famine, and social instability. They reflect a period in European history where supernatural explanations often filled the void left by a lack of scientific understanding.